It's about to go. There we go.
Hello. I was just saying it seemed really bright. I didn't know if we needed to turn the lamp down just slightly.
That looks all right. Do you want me to try? Right.
Yeah, just a tad.
Well, that's up.
Oh.
There?
Yeah, that'll do. That's better.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to our Sunday live chat.
Yes.
I'm Andrea and this is my husband.
This is new. Nick.
We're resellers. We're married and we work from home. We have a business from home. And if you haven't watched us before, we do videos, either live videos or pre-recorded videos where we talk about what we do.
Well, that was different. Yeah. Welcome to the show. We do these on Sundays, 8 o'clock, pretty much every week. And it's our chance to come on and just hang out. Share a haul if we've been picking up stuff, and we went a bit berserk the last couple of days.
I know we've had quite a weekend of it, haven't we?
We went
spent
to
a lot of money.
A book sale, and then we went charity shopping, and persistence pays. We'll talk about that. There's a video coming out actually. The last couple we went to, we just made out like bandits. That's what Tom says. That's a phrase from Tom.
Yeah, we didn't steal anything.
No. And then today we were going to do 3 boot sales, ended up doing 2 and bought
lots and lots and lots of
you
stuff.
Can't really see. There's no way we're going to get through it all either. So before we say hello in the chat, before we get on with sharing stuff, we need to share something.
Yes. Now, a friend of ours asked us if we would use our YouTube platform to talk about a little boy who lives in Hitchin who is suffering with neuroblastoma. I think that's how you pronounce it, which is an aggressive childhood cancer, and it only has a 40% survival rate. He's having all kinds of therapies and chemotherapy, radiation, etc. for it currently, but they're trying to raise money to send him to New York, where they can give which will prevent. Let me see if I can. I'm not explaining it very well. So basically, it says they're appealing for help to fundraise for his treatment, a vaccine in New York that's showing promise in reducing the chances of relapse, because this is a kind of cancer that has a high rate of relapse for children, and they're trying to raise money for him. And the whole of Hitchin have basically come together. Ellen's school have been fundraising as well. And we promised our friend, we don't usually do this sort of thing, but we promised our friend that we would use our platform to just talk about that. And we were saying that, if everybody just donated £1, that's all, just £1 to the cause, it would be enormous and it would really help them. They're £20,000 off their target.
So we're just putting it out there. It's a good friend of ours who's getting involved with this charity. He's a local boy. So the link is there, completely up to you. If you want to go over and have a look, please do. Okay, cool. So Seba, if you're watching, I hope that helps.
Yeah, and I hope that I've, articulated it properly.
Well, you can go through to the link and find out.
Yeah, exactly. There's a link and it will tell you everything that you need to know, and it has his story on there.
Yeah.
And,
so please go and have a look when you get a chance. So we have a live chat. This is broadcasting live. If you are watching live, you can pop in and you can interact. You can say hello. You can, chat, ask questions, do whatever. So just seeing, I think if that was, Adrian was first in.
Oh, goodness.
By the look of it.
Wow.
Hi, Adrian. Peter's in, says Lucy isn't first. Nick will be stunned.
No, look, there are a few people before you today, Lucy.
Lucy was about 5th or something. So yeah, welcome everyone. Chelsea, we saw Alan today at the boot sale. Well, I did anyway.
Yeah, I didn't. I saw Janice, but I didn't see
Yes. Hi, Alan. Good to see you today. Lincoln Seller is in. Lisa Marie, Perry, Bernie, Welsh Wonder. Lots and lots of people. I will scroll down quick. The Monocle says, evening all, looks like you picked up an epic amount from the car boot today. Yeah, we shared a few pictures around, didn't we?
Yeah.
At the back of our car.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Ford Focus was kind of rammed.
Yeah, pretty much filled it up with the seats down.
Yeah.
So in order to get through at least some of this stuff, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to go to the end of the chat. I just saw George is in. Hey,
Yeah,
George.
Corin's there. Hi, Corin.
Andrew, Money Mental, BCP.
I think I saw Kelly as well as you were
Lots of people.
scrolling.
Yeah, sorry, I'm whizzing past. Hi, Richard. Hi, Lane. Wow, there's a lot of people saying hello. Right, there we go. We're at the end. Gary and KLC Reselling, Maria, Art Journey, Donna. Big Chungus.
Brilliant.
Can we finish in time for Line of Duty?
Probably not, because we've
No
got a lot
idea.
to get through. So
No idea.
you'll either have to leave us or watch it on.
Yeah.
No.
And
Catch up.
if we're quizzing, it might be a tiny one. So anyway, we'll crack on. So, how are we going to do this? Are you going to show any of your clothing?
I don't know if I will actually. I might do my own haul on clothing
Well, that might make it easier.
because we've got so much stuff.
So we might just share tat.
Yeah.
Because we bought a lot of it.
Shall I show my favourite thing that I picked up today?
Yeah, go on.
They're absolutely filthy and they need a good old bath and a scrub.
Well, one of them.
I know.
Do you want to explain what these are?
Do you even want to touch it? But it's a bag of posable Care Bears. Little posable Care Bears.
You've probably seen these. They're like, I think they're like little vinyl figures. We've bought and sold these loads of times over the years. So we've got, what's that? Friendship Bear?
That's Friendship Bear. I've got Cheer Bear.
We know our Care Bears. This is Filthy Bear. Look at this. What has happened to that?
Yeah.
What a mucky bear. What has he been doing?
Yeah, it needs a good old scrub.
I feel like I need to.
Antibacterial wipes now. Yeah, goodness knows what's gone on with those over the years. Probably been in the garage somewhere.
So you've got what, 6? 1, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah,
6 for £1.
But the weird thing was, I was only just thinking, like last night, oh, I wish I still had my posable Care Bears. I don't know why I got rid of those. I found some.
Kelly wants us to bin it. She says, "Ooh, bin it. Bear needs a bath." Yeah, I think these
they're going to have a good old antibacterial,
a long soak, and then a scrub, soapy water, and a toothbrush, and that'll come up. We'll show you next week if we remember. We'll clean our bears. Right.
I'm not sure about the one with the nappy on. That might not come out, but
so
we'll give it a go.
We went to this book sale first. We tried to film a video there. We were the first ones in. They let us in early, but it was just.
So there's dysentery bear in there too.
Yes, yeah, he's had issues definitely. But yeah, this book sale, it was just a little bit naff, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was meh.
It felt like, with the books anyway. Excuse me. I felt like it was stuff that had been to 2 or 3 of these book fairs, and then their pricing we felt was a bit high because they were muttering, saying, "Oh, we've got so much stuff, we really need to get rid of it." Yeah, all hardbacks, no matter what they were £1. Paperbacks weren't as much, were they? 50p each.
They were 3 for £1.
Oh, okay. But they just had
no 3 for £2.
Oh, okay.
So they were more than 50p each.
The paperbacks.
Yeah.
Oh, see, it's madness. Anyway, so books wise, we did scan a load, and we were trying to do our Amazon thing, and it just, the quality wasn't there, and the price really wasn't there.
Yeah, and we've been there for the last 2 years running.
Yeah.
So we've been to 3 now, and I reckon that some of those reference books were there the last time we were there.
That's what it felt like.
The time before.
Yeah. We've been, once we did really well, another time we didn't, it was a bit meh, and this time was a bit meh again. But I did buy, me and media, I bought a stack of media. Nothing really to write home about. Actually, they were from somewhere else. But I think the highlight really was 1 to 6 of Suits, which has got Meghan, what did I call her? Meghan Merkel.
Meghan Merkel.
Got Meghan Merkel in it. Yeah, these are okay as a bundle. In fact, the later ones do all right on their own, but I'll probably bundle it. I think I've got 1 to 6 or 5, I don't know. And then to the DVDs, conversely, the DVDs, pricing wise, were all 50p each. And I got a nice sealed Guardians of the Galaxy and a sealed inside Guardians of the Galaxy, like 2. Yeah, volume 2, volume 1, whatever it is. We've not seen these. Oh, at 50p each. And the CDs, bought a bunch of CDs at 20p each as well. and nearly bought loads more, but I was trying not to buy tons. But that's all we got pretty much, that lot. And then books wise.
But it was worth going just for the movie. Oh no! Avalanche!
I love Avalanche. Yeah, I mean CDs. It's just bog standard stuff really, but quite nice. And oh, good lord, it's gone everywhere. Oh, nice Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. It's a shame that's sealed because I wouldn't have minded seeing that.
Hang on. So you bought a couple of.
Oh yeah,
patterns.
that was just really on a whim. One is Rowan with Liberty prints, and the other one was like fugly 80s jumpers.
So they're knitting patterns.
This is
okay.
This is sewing.
I assume this is for you to read, is it? Mary Portas.
Is it sewing? I'm now thinking. Oh no, no, it is. That's knitting patterns as well.
Right. And is that for you?
Yeah, I want to read that.
The only
I thought that would be really interesting, being that we've got a shop background ourselves.
Yeah, we watched her TV series, which was actually really good.
Fascinating to read.
The only book I bought, and you'll see in the video that comes out, there were thousands of books there. The only book I bought was this vintage, like graphic novel, which isn't great. It's worth maybe a tenner a push. Yeah. So I bought that for £1. This sort of very sort of 80s, 70s, 80s style thing. Elric at the end of time. So the book sale was a bit disappointing. But you have to put yourself out there. And we were saying this on the day. If you don't go and you don't turn up, you've no idea. There's no way you're going to find bargains if you don't put yourself out there. So then we went on to Welwyn Garden and went round about 7 or 8 charity shops and bought virtually nothing.
No, I ended up buying 2 dresses, and I think I paid too much for those. But
yeah,
I just felt like I needed to buy something.
Desperation buys. And then on the way home, we popped in at a little local charity shop in another town, and found some really lovely stuff, which included.
We spent over £50 in there, didn't we? And I saw this in the window as we walked up. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, they're so beautifully wrapped.
They've wrapped them all up for us, which was nice. So you may have seen recently we had a volcanic orange Le Creuset cast iron casserole dish, which went for 50. Now these are matching, but they're not cast iron. These are ceramics. I've not had the ceramics before. So there's 2 of these little, like, I'm not sure what you'd call them. Like a little pot.
It's a pot.
It's a pot.
And is that a teapot or a coffee pot?
Coffee pot, I believe. I looked that one up briefly when I was there. We were going to buy them anyway. I was interested to see. We paid £10. There's 2 of these. I'm not sure where the other one is. They look like they were barely used, if ever. There's the Le Creuset gubbins on the bottom.
Yeah. Can I just say that Georgia said, I've just donated to the child's cancer cause. Give what you can, everybody. Thank you, George.
Thank you, George.
Hugely appreciated.
We will let our friend know that everyone has been doing their bit. Thank you. The little pots are great for soup, says Nikki. Oh yeah, I guess so. Could just have soup out of that.
Simone Rush is asking, is there a link for our eBay? If you follow me on Instagram, I'm just Andrea_Hills. No, actually, am I?
Don't ask me.
I think I might be _Andrea Hills_. But in my link tree, there's a link for our eBay. If anybody wants to go and have a look, go over to my Instagram.
If you go and Google it, Google tells you these days. Nick and Andrea Hills eBay. I think if you.
There's a direct link in my link tree.
So yeah. I don't know whether that's concerning me now. Where'd the other one go?
Oh, it'll turn up.
Oh, here we
It'll
go.
turn up with your car keys.
I lost my car keys today. We went to see Andrew's uncle, and we went in the Mini. But I had my car keys in my pocket. Came home, gone.
I reckon they might have gone down the side of the sofa.
Yeah, maybe. So anyway, 2 of them and the coffee pot. I can't remember. I'm roughly thinking there's about 50 quid's worth here. Was it? Can't remember. Maybe more. But yeah, that was good. We are going to struggle for places.
Question from DMH Products. Question, Nick, how would you price a used Pictionary from a car boot sale?
How would I price it? the same way I price pretty much everything. Use eBay as your best guide for prices. Go in, search similar products on completed and sold, and then judge what they're going for. But with bog standard kind of generic games like that are really popular, hundreds about, I would tend to wait till Christmas because they just sell quicker then.
Sorry that I'm rustling. So Joe Brady says, went to my first car boot fair today after watching your YouTube videos all week. Thank you for the advice. That's cool. Hope you got some good stuff.
Who was that?
Joe Brady.
Oh, hi Joe. Hope you did well. Yeah. Now this was in the same charity shop. We had seen so much stuff all day long in charity shop after charity shop that was priced, and we're not moaning necessarily at the charity shops. We understand that they're trying to get the most, but when you're a reseller and you're out to buy bargains, obviously that's what you're there for. So it can get frustrating. You know, I don't have a problem with charity shops pricing high. In fact, I think they should, because they're trying to get the most out of their stuff.
To an extent, but we'll go into that.
But the contrast between the first 7 or 8 we went in and then this little one, this is a beautiful thing, like studio pottery.
Yeah, it's really gorgeous.
With a £2 price tag on it. And we just thought instantly, well, we'll just take a chance on it. At £2, you're going to just buy it and see what happens, aren't you? It's a lovely, lovely thing. There's a maker's mark of sorts. Anybody have any idea what this is? God something. It's kind of got that smudge over it. But regardless, you've done quite well on just random bits of studio pottery, haven't you? And that, I just think, is the coolest thing. So anyway, we bought that. You bought a load of clothing in there. Oh, I also took another punt. When the pricing is this keen, you take a chance on things. This is heavy, and I'm pretty sure it's solid brass, and that was priced up at £3. Yeah. So yeah, it's something I know very little about. This, if you've watched many of our videos, this isn't really my comfort zone. But yeah,
it's worth giving it a go. It's a lovely condition.
I'm going to have a pop at that and try and learn something. Feel the weight of that.
I know, I have already. Yeah. It's very heavy.
I don't know. Is that a good buy? People that are into this more sort of antique vintage stuff. Who knows? It's got to be worth £3.
I was going to say that the manager of this particular charity shop, we were telling her that we'd been around Welwyn Garden and hadn't found anything because everything was really quite expensive, and she basically she summed it up. She said that she prices to sell because she has the same regulars that come in, and she doesn't want them to keep seeing the same things that sit on the shelf because they're too highly priced and nobody buys them. So she prices things to sell so that she's never short of donated stuff. It comes in by the ton, and she's just wants to keep it moving, and that way she makes quite a bit for her charity. So I thought that absolutely summed it up, because reselling aside, I think that the problem with charity shops overpricing is that they're just going to lose their customers, because people like to go to charity shops to find a bargain.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they'd be shopping on eBay or Amazon, wouldn't they?
Definitely. Right, let's read a few comments quick.
Just take that away? I was just going to read one that you probably now lost.
No, I just scrolled back. What? This one, Louise?
No.
I was going to read. No.
You scrolled back, did you?
Yep.
Oh, don't know where it is now.
Well, we were there.
Okay, I'll scroll back a bit more then.
Oh, N. Parker saying, be careful with that brass candlestick. Most are filled at the bottom. This one isn't, but it's got so much weight. This all feels totally solid. But somebody mentioned Edward is your man. Yeah, I'll chat with Edward. We're speaking to him on Thursday anyway, aren't we, live?
Yeah. Trying to find that comment. Oh, Northern Soul Young and Old said, hi guys. I've just found your YouTube channel after starting selling on eBay today. Love your videos. So cool to see you live after watching your videos.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yeah, and good luck with it all.
George says, I actually ran out of money at the second car boot sale, but still managed to make a large sale with no cash on me. Technology to the rescue. Oh, so you did a transfer then. We ran out of money at the first boot sale today. Well, we didn't actually, but we ran low, so we went and topped up in between boot sales. Yeah.
Yeah, and Northern Soul Young and Old again says they picked up a Game Boy for £4 and put it on eBay and had an offer of 30.
Cool. Okay, talking of Game Boy, picked up this today. I paid 10, which is fine. There's still a big chunk of money in it, particularly because I think this could well be the nicest condition Game Boy Color I have ever owned. And when we had the gaming shop, we would buy these in almost on a daily basis, but rarely do you see them because kids tended to own these. They got scratched up, and look at that screen. There's barely a mark on it. It's gorgeous. Oh, I haven't fired it up yet though. Let's do that quick. I grabbed some batteries before. Can you hold that a sec?
Yeah.
These go well on eBay or Amazon. There's a bunch of games in it as well, which I haven't had a close look at yet.
Peter O says, have you got the send offer to watchers on your eBay app? Some already have. Yes, we do, but you only seem to get 5. It seems a bit useless.
I think they're still working on that. Talk about overkill on packaging, right?
Yeah.
It's shrink wrapped, and then within it, they're shrink wrapped in 3s. Why would you do that? Come on, people.
I don't need that at all. Just put them in a cardboard box.
Yeah. All right, quickly. Let's. Oh, that was a good sign. It's already on, and it went bing.
Indeed.
So yeah, I love my retro gaming. As you all know, I'm finding less and less year on year because it's all ending up in the hands of collectors, and hence values are going up year on year. So you know, swings and roundabouts. So let's quickly check if it runs a game. So the games we got were Donkey Kong Country, which is quite a nice one. I would be guessing on values here. Konami Winter Games. There's too much light. You can't really see. There you go. And a couple more. We've got a Buffy and a Le Mans 24. So nothing exciting. What you really want when you buy a little bundle is a bunch of Pokemon games, but no such luck with this one. Let's just see if it fires a game up. And then we'll crack on. Oh, look, there's you in there. Hello.
That's weird.
How did you do that? Sweet. I love the Donkey Kong games. So that was £10. Came with its little case. You can't see that at all, can you? Anyway.
Cool.
Can't turn it off.
Nikki Ori Irvine says, is there any point in listing Brownie boots at this time of the year, or best to wait until later in the year? I do find that boots and coats, they still sell all year round, but yeah, you're probably more likely to sell them sort of, I would list them around
festival time. Mind you, I mean,
yeah, it depends what sort of boots. If they're like cowboy boot style or Doc Martens or
I was thinking
anything
wellies.
like that. Oh,
wellies are great for festival season.
Yeah, anything like that would be, but like fur-lined type winter boots, you're probably better off listing around sort of August time, I would have thought.
I'll quickly read Dan's question. Dan Birch, hello. He says, how do you package weirdly shaped objects? Do you box them or just wrap them up in bubble wrap and paper? I would tend to box and void fill. It's a lot easier as a rule. We're going to have to crack through. Now, a couple of really good finds today. Almost ticked something off my bucket list because I found this bad boy. Now, this is an Olympus Mew 2, but it's the Zoom one, and it doesn't seem to have as much value as the regular Mew 2. It's got batteries in. It's all... Is that going to go again? It flashed earlier. Oh, I wasn't letting the flash come up. Ooh. There you go. Oh. Okay. Yeah, but it's still a really nice find. I think I was filming. I tried filming with the GoPro today, and I think I was filming at this stall. And the guy came up. I grabbed this quick, and And I said to him, how much is this? And then we had a little conversation about my GoPro that I was holding. And then he said, oh, £4. I said, that's fine. And then I was getting my money out and stuff. He went off to serve someone else, came back, and I said, yeah, I'll take the camera. And he went, oh, what did I say? 2? Did I say 2? And I went, if you like.
And he went, oh, I probably said 3, but you can have it for 2.
I was like, whatever, mate. I was more than happy with 4. It was bizarre. It's like short term. It'd only been away for 10 seconds. So anyway,
I thought he was testing us.
it was very odd. Anyway, so this is an Olympus Mewtwo with the zoom lens, and they seem to go, I'm going to shoot for sort of 60 to 80, somewhere in there on it. Yeah, but I thought it was the one that's going in the hundreds, but it's not.
Unfortunately,
not complaining for £2. I mean, I was chuffed a bit to find that. So that was great from the first boot sale. And then just before we left that one, there was a guy there who I got chatting with him a little bit. He deals with house clearance people and stuff, but he's a record collector himself. And I think he does boot sales to kind of maybe fund his own collection. So he had a lot of vinyl, and then he had a few boxes of CDs, and then he started bringing out boxes and boxes of cassettes. And I said to him, how much are your cassettes? They were 50p each, and box after box kept coming out. And I just said to him, would you consider selling the lot? And he came out with, what did he say?
£40.
£40. And I walked off, and I was sort of going over it in my head. And I said to you, I'm going to go back and see if I can buy the lot.
Yeah.
Offered him 30. He came back at 35, and I bought it all.
Yeah.
Now what it is, there's 4 boxfuls. I reckon there's 200 or 300. I don't want to put my back out. Can you move that way so I can spin around? So here's one box, for example, which I can barely lift.
Yeah, and this white box is full of the one underneath it.
And there's one behind.
These cassette things.
And 2 cassette cases. And there's another really cool little brown cassette case.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, I had this very cassette album. This,
I did.
This was giving me chills when I was looking at that earlier. You had that on cassette as well. What a classic album. Terence Trent D'Arby introducing the hardline. But it's full of great stuff. I had this. This is now 4.
There's a now 3 in there as well, isn't there?
There's, yeah, loads of cool stuff. And cassettes are kind of en vogue at the moment. They're really popular again. So we just went for it. There's also loads and loads of blank cassettes that he chucked in. And I was having a quick look at them when I was unpacking the car. There's some really interesting stuff in the blank stuff. I'm going to have to spin around again. We are hemmed in with stuff. Oh.
So here said about the camera that you were lucky that he came back with a lower figure rather than a higher one.
Well, I would have paid, a lot more than £4.
We'd have definitely said, no, you said 4.
I wasn't going to quibble over a few pounds, but it was just weird.
Oh, look at that.
What?
Yeah. Michael Ball.
Oh, put it away.
I had this on cassette though. Brilliant album.
So
Diana Ross,
yeah.
Force Behind the Power.
So
you put that back.
Where was it? Somewhere here. Oh my goodness, I can't remember where it was. But yeah, this gives you an idea. Look, there's just hundreds and hundreds.
Krillin has sent us a super chat of $2. Hi Krillin. Thank you. If there's any shows coming up, I've got Moz and Mar coming up this week. Oh, that's cool.
Really?
I'm going to one with Ellen on Wednesday. He's a YouTuber person called Conan Gray, if anyone's heard of him. I haven't heard him sing before, but I've seen many of his YouTube videos.
These I know nothing about, but they are Abbey Road Studios real-time cassette copy of various things. So recorded at Abbey Road, like this one.
Steve says, and I'll have to go back because it's skipped. My first cassette purchase was Craig David, Fill Me In. That's where I got the beanie from. I was so thinking that you looked like him with your beanie and your
oh my
earphones.
Goodness. Well, we were working at Virgin. We were in Welwyn Garden at that, what was the Virgin shop in Welwyn Garden when he was huge in 98, 99. But yeah, look,
I was worried that you might take offence if I said, oh, you look like Craig David, your beanie and your headphones on.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to do some research. This is Saxon, like a live recording of Saxon from Abbey Road. There could be some good value in this stuff. I don't know, but there's loads of stuff like this. Oh, here we go. How cool are these? Now 3.
Karen says, so how's the stock clearing going, Nick and Andrea?
Well,
Wow.
we had a cracking week last week. We sold an awful lot of stuff, and I listed a ton of stuff. I had a personal listing challenge last week, which I kind of filmed as I was going.
I had some pretty good clothing sales.
And yeah, you sold a lot. We had a cracking week on eBay, and now we've bought probably twice as much stuff in a day as we sold.
That's the trouble. You get a buzz from, yay, we've sold stuff, so let's buy some more.
2 steps forward and 3 back. Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to go tomorrow as well, but
I don't know.
I'm taking Ellen to the cinema in the morning. So
yeah, the cassettes I think will do fantastically well on. I will list a bunch of them individually. I listed a bunch of Madonna tapes last week. I think we shared them with you in a haul, and we sold 2 of those individually for about £5 each. And there's lots of decent artists in here that will probably sell on their own. But then if you bundle them, bundles of cassettes people have been sharing in the groups are going really well. So for 35, I reckon we've got a few £100 there fairly easily.
Yeah, I found that today. I paid £1 for it. It's not an official Disney store or a Parks one or anything like that, but I don't know where it came from. Paladone. Don't even know if there's any worth in it, but if there isn't any worth in it, I'll go in the cupboard.
You can't keep another mug. This is getting ridiculous.
Ellen's eyes lit up when I showed her. She's oh.
Yeah, and then I spotted these. This was towards the end of the first one we went to. These were sat on a stall. Let's do some tap points. First person with who this is in there gets a tap point. Who is that? There'll be a slight pause.
Oh, the monocle says I think it's a Primark chip mug. I wondered if it was, but I wasn't sure if that make was for Primark.
Andrew Horner, Abbey Road Pink Floyd sold for £46. Others selling for about 15. Are you talking about cassettes like I just showed you? If so, I think there's quite a bunch of them in there, which should be good.
Awesome.
Holly Hobby, right? Who was first?
I think it was Michelle.
Mr. Blobby. Oh, Shirley up there. Oh no, hang on. Andrew, Hooli Hobby, Art Journey, Holly. Oh, where?
I think it was Michelle Lathan.
Oh, right back there. Yeah. Yes. Well done, Michelle. It's Holly Hobby, as says on the back there. Holly Hobby, 1978.
I used to have bedding and curtains in Holly Hobby.
Yeah, but not 1, 2. We pay 50p each. No idea if there's any money in it, but
really cool. They're the ones that go. You can hang them on the wall.
Yeah, cool vintage stuff like that. It's so hard to leave it behind.
Lovely.
There may be very little to no value in them, but we had them. Oh, I picked this up as well today. How much was that?
Oh wow, I didn't see you got that.
It was either 50p or £1. Who remembers this show?
We loved this show, didn't we?
Oh my goodness. When I was in art college, I shared a house with a bunch of other lads, and we were obsessed with this show in 94, 95.
Yeah. And then when we moved in together, we watched it all again.
Yeah. And it did have a really strong value. I haven't had a chance to look anything up because this is complete 1 and 2. Don't know. You'll have to tell me in the chat what it's going for now on eBay or Amazon. But yeah, if you've never seen it, cracking show, really good. That's This Life complete series 1 and 2. Oh my god! Oh, you grabbed this guy, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
This is quite weird. This dog, you can feed it these things, right? You literally put them in here, and then it poops them out.
Yeah, it's got a hole in his bum.
It's got its own little doggy bum hole. There it is. Look, there it is. Look. Oh, what have we sunk to? What am I doing? Showing people live on the internet a doggy bum hole. Look. Oh, it's all wrong. But yeah, this is a fur real pet. I think it's
called Pax, my pooping pup.
So wrong.
He was only £2. I looked up for real dogs, and I thought, well, it was worth doing, probably anything up to 5. And then they said 2, and I went, oh yeah. Yeah, I love that.
Certainly new in box. Couldn't find any completed new in box. No, there was one in Germany or something that sold for like 35 pounds or something.
Michelle said, I hope it doesn't smell. Me too.
Don't put your finger in it. Thanks, C. You know, can always count on you here for good advice.
Leanne says she feels violated.
Shut your eyes. Here it comes again.
Oh.
No.
Claire Thompson said, we picked up a furry old chimp this weekend. No poo, though.
Okay.
No, Kelly's not a fan of it either.
Oh, the plates are going for £9 each on eBay. Really? Okay, that surprises me. I didn't know that there'd be a great deal of value in it, but that's cool. They will be listed then. I think they're identical.
Oh, we were talking about Aid today and those cassettes, weren't we? And Aid says, remember I told you all those classical cassettes for £80? I sold all those classical cassettes for £80 last week, and they were blanks that were just recorded onto. Yeah, you were telling me about that today.
I was chatting with Andrea after we picked them all up, and we were just buying the recorded ones for £35, like 4 boxfuls. And then he just started bringing out these plastic cases full of blank and pre-recorded ones. And I said to you, well, Aid sold a bundle he got for free for £80. So yeah, bring them on, just keep them coming. So do you want these blank ones? Yeah, we'll have it all. Yeah, great.
Ken says, watched your video on using the game's disc cleaner. Does it work on the black discs and the blue discs as well as the silver ones?
Yes. Yep. I use it a lot for PS1 games. Works great on those. Claire
Summers says, T cards, do they sell well?
Most T cards have little to no value, but I have sold them. The earlier the better, the older the better. I've got a box that I need to go through and sell actually. It's another one of those, yes, but you have to know which ones you're looking for. It's a case of do your research really. There's not an easy answer there, I'm afraid. Right, I don't know how we're going to do this. I'm going to have to move stuff.
Oh, Lincoln Seller said that the reseller Primark mug is a better seller than the Disney one. Apparently.
Oh, is yours the Primark one then?
Well, somebody said they thought it was. Do a bit more research.
Right, I'm going to have to move stuff about. Oh, here you go. You can show this. I think this was a really good pickup.
We haven't looked this up now, have we?
No, but it's the wrong time of year to look it up anyway. So well at Christmas.
Official Disney Store advent calendar. Apparently, I did ask the question, did it come with stuff in it? It didn't. It just came as is. And it was originally £12, so I don't know. Give it a go at Christmas.
Was it only £12 new?
Yeah.
Oh, perhaps there's not much in it then.
You know, they might not be doing that now, so it might be a bit more sought after at Christmas. But anyway, we'll see. Yep. I just thought it was worth it. What do we pay on it? £2. Thought it was worth it for £2. Plus, I find it very hard to leave anything Disney behind.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Yeah.
I literally am struggling to move.
I know.
First thing I bought at the second boot sale we went to was this little beauty. This is a Roberts vintage radio. It's got something rattling around inside it.
Oh dear.
But I paid £3 on it. I think that was a pretty good buy. Nice wood finish and little leather finish on the back there. We'll see. I like it. What do you reckon? It's got a little bit of a dent on the little grill there, look. But it's a lovely looking thing. So that was that. And then I've had one of these before. It's nothing great. It's one of these LeMay's toys. Although I noticed earlier, I don't know if you can see, it's got a bit of a stain on its head. I just didn't see that.
Well, it's hard to see, isn't it? When
you're in bright sunlight. But these, bear with, you squeeze its legs, and you can play a tune.
I think you've done this before.
Name that tune.
It's the LeMay's tune.
Yeah, all of that. So there was him. He was like 50p or something. Another, I think it was one of the first things I picked up. Was this. I'll try and show you.
I'll show you this while I'm waiting.
Yeah, go on.
I found a little squirt from Finding Nemo, and he's official Disney Parks but I haven't looked him up, so I don't even know if he's worth anything. But you know, as I said, can't leave anything Disney
You
behind.
just want to keep it all, don't you? You
So,
just want to keep all of Disney. Got some Super
so he
Soakers.
came home with us. He's really clean, in lovely condition.
Yeah, I like him
So,
actually.
if anyone knows how much he might be worth, then let me know.
Nerf Super Soakers, one that's non-battery powered, and this, which is quite a cool battery powered one. But yeah, what I was going to say was this. This is a Vaporetto. Hoover stroke. I think it's like a. Hang on. Does it have water in it?
Can anyone hear Nick? I hope you can.
Yeah. Anyway,
Jessie said she can't leave anything Disney behind either. So.
it's a Vaporetto 1500. I paid $3 and it's worth about 40 or 50. So that's what that is. Oh, obligatory Furby. He was sat underneath a table on a stall I think I'd been past twice. I don't know how I missed him, and he was still there right at the end, and we got him for...
Maybe he was still in the car or something and they realised they hadn't put him out.
I don't know.
Because I don't remember noticing him before either.
No. And he was £1, so yeah, always going to grab a Furby. No sledgehammers will be used against him. And then, oh, this was a cool pickup, wasn't it?
Oh, Z says, Finding Nemo is one of the darkest and best films ever made. Love Squirt. Yeah, me too. Oh yeah, this is really cool.
Sorry, I've set Tetris up.
This is that.
I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah, look. 1950s Morphy Richards hairdryer.
Yeah, but check out the colour on this.
Yeah, it is so
I think the colour's
cool.
going to sell it.
Look at that.
Because it's like baby pink. It's kind of bleaching out.
It is,
there you
isn't
go.
it? There we go.
And my mum had this as a kid. This was the hairdryer we used. Ours wasn't pink. Ours was like a horrible kind of hospital green colour. But
yeah, that is so fun.
I remember this pattern on here as a kid.
We haven't plugged it in and tried it, but I mean, even if it doesn't work, sell it as prop or something like that.
Oh yeah, well, with its original box, look at
know,
this.
It's fabulous.
That is just gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's very. I
mean, there are lots of like retro hairdressers out there that use them as for decoration, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So we won't go wrong on that.
If Nick and Andrew go missing, they've been buried alive in tat. Yeah.
Yeah, send help.
Yeah, send help. I need that hairdryer, says Claire. It's great, isn't it? That colour will definitely sell it, says Nikki. Fab hairdryer. Yeah, I knew you'd like this.
Yeah,
and the moment I saw it, I assumed they were going to come out with a high price.
Yeah, I thought they would.
And this was also right towards the end of the boot sale. One of the last things, we went back to the car twice with our, we took Trevor the trolley. Oh, you can't quite see him. Our fold out blue one, our new one, which you'll see in the video when it comes out. We filled it up twice, and then we said we'll go in once more just for a leisurely look round. And I really enjoy that bit where I'm kind of slower, take my time, and we just both go round together.
I like that as well.
And this was at the end of the boot sale, sat under a stall at £2. And from the same stall, oh yeah, retro goodness, bear with. Sorry, I'm getting excited now. Yeah. I'm in full tat flow.
And the weird thing is, the guys on the stall were all really young, like, you know, late teens, early 20s. So goodness knows where they got all this stuff from.
Oh, I tried filming at the stall. Yeah, the Sylvanian was from somewhere else, but from the stall where I bought the Morphy Richards hairdryer, it was, like you said, a young guy in his early 20s. And his friend came up when I started to negotiate on these, and I had my GoPro in my hand and I wanted to try and film the actual transaction. But his mate was having a chat with him, and every other word was a swear word. So I'm thinking, I'm trying to film, but
F this, F that.
Yeah,
it's like when people say the F word in between sentences. You know,
every other word.
Like, yeah.
I'm thinking
that they use it just as like a full stop.
I'm thinking, come on, mate, I'm trying to make a YouTube video here. Anyway, he had randomly 2 Mega Drive games on the stall, both really nice titles. This is Aladdin, with its manual, a little bit bent up, but not too bad.
Double-decker couch, is that? Yeah, double-decker couch. Before I said, if you find me on Instagram, I'm _Andrea Hills _. Follow me on there, and I have a link tree and our eBay page or eBay shop.
Somebody linked our shop in the chat earlier anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, our eBay shop is on my link tree and Instagram.
Yeah, the other game they had was this, which is lovely. This is Toe Jam and Earl Panic. Was it again? Panic on Funkatron, which is a very cool title. They wanted 5 each. I got the pair for £8, which is a cracking deal. Top end on Aladdin is about 20. Top end on this is about 25. So that's what I will shoot for. This is in lovely condition.
See, that's what I was trying to say, Karin. She says Geordie's use the F word as punctuation. That's what I was trying to say. Use it as punctuation.
Yeah.
Colon open bracket says Toe Jam and Ale was literally my childhood.
Oh right. Oh, Barry says I had that Toe Jam and Ale game. I didn't have this back in the day. I remember it being around, but I was so obsessed with Nintendo and Mario games at this point. This was off my radar.
Claire Summer says I'll be waiting for you to list that hairdryer. So
If you seriously want it, just private message us and we can talk about it. We haven't had a moment to even look it up, so
no,
we couldn't even tell you what we'd be asking for it yet. So, yeah. So I was just really happy to find some vintage gaming at a reasonable price, and I should do well on those. And then this was from another stall, and you never assume that somebody's going to come out with a high price. This was sat on the floor along with a load of other toys and games. There you go. And I thought, I'll ask, and they'll say like £20 or something. It was £2. This is Sylvanian Families. It was all taped up, so I haven't even been in it or opened it up to have a look yet. I don't think there's any accessories or figures. And for all I know, it's in bits because I couldn't open it at the time. Oh. That looks pretty good. But there it is. Oh, hang on. Is that meant to be like that?
It's got a cobweb.
It's got a cobweb.
Three cobwebs.
It's got a family of spiders in.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's missing a panel here, actually. Or maybe that's where you put the figures in and out. I'll have to check on the box. Anyway, at £2, I really wasn't leaving that behind. Any figures hiding in it?
Karen says, "Watch my head."
I'm trying. Yeah, if you're new here, I have a history of whacking Andrea with various items. Oh yeah, cobwebs. So yeah, that was quite a nice find actually.
Yeah, we're going to lose almost everybody probably at 9 o'clock because it's the finale of Line of Duty.
We think we're the only people in the country not watching that.
We don't watch Game of Thrones, and we haven't watched Line of Duty.
Never seen an episode of Game of Thrones in our lives. Right, I'm going to put that under here because I can't.
Yeah, can you pop that down there as well?
Yeah.
Are you there?
Oh,
Christine wants to know how many subs do we need to get to 30,000?
I don't know. I haven't looked today.
I'll have a
look. I picked up some brand new sealed media. Really nice Foreigner. I think it's a 7-disc set. 7 CDs, the complete Atlantic albums collection. Paid £2. I scanned it into Amazon. I think it's worth about 20 on Amazon.
500.
500. So we're 500 away. So yeah, it could take a while. And then a bunch of, oddly, that was Foreigner as well. Sealed.
No, that's the. I just went into our channel, and that's the current thumbnail for this video.
What am I doing?
You in the background rummaging.
It was odd. A bunch of sealed Foreigner stuff. Emerson, Lake and Palmer sealed. These were all £1. That was the only one that was £2. But yeah, all day long I'm picking up this sort of stuff sealed. Foreigner. And then this is quite obscure. Zucchero. Who remembers Zucchero? It's like a 2 CD and DVD card sleeve sealed pack. So yeah, for £1 I'll take a chance on that.
I only know him from that Paul Young
Paul
McCartney.
Paul McCartney. Yeah, Paul Young and Zucchero. What was that? Senza una Donna.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was nice.
Barry Francis said he doesn't watch Line of Duty or Game of Thrones either.
High
I feel
five.
like I've almost missed
High five,
out on
Barry.
Line of Duty because I think I might have enjoyed it. Really enjoyed The Bodyguard, but still lives to catch up again.
And the last one sealed was Bruce Springsteen, The Rising, and this is the limited edition kind of book format.
That's nice.
Which is really nice thing. Really,
you just get excited over CDs.
I love media. It's my thing. There's too much to show you really, and we're approaching the hour already. We may have to postpone quiz for next week. Shock horror.
Yeah, we even bought a chase card game at the book sale.
Yeah, but I had a look at that. I'm not sure. I'll tell you what works better for our quiz is Smart S. I was going to use Smart S.
Yeah.
And then I thought
there are some good questions there with like multiple choice, which is quite good. Betsy says, when selling board games with hundreds of cards, do you count them all?
I don't tend to, no. Unless it's necessary for the game. Like Risk, you would have to have all of the specific cards. You know what I mean? You need all of the country cards in Risk. Like with Monopoly, you need all of the what do you call it?
Yeah.
The street cards. You know what I mean? If it's like a quiz game or whatever that says it has 500 cards, it doesn't matter if a few aren't there. So
hi Heather, hope you're having a lovely weekend. And there was a question, it's gone now, but somebody was asking about selling media. They're restricted on everything, or selling all media. We're restricted on DVD now, aren't we?
DVD and CDs that are classed as popular, we're restricted on. But with new and sealed stuff, a lot of times I can do just as well on eBay. But yeah, being restricted is a problem.
So here it says, got to say, I prefer this full-on old school haul stream.
Well, there you go. I mean, we could run late and do a quiz. So everyone who's just here for haul, well, I could do it on my own. Anyway, yeah, this was interesting. This Spit is a manufacturer of nail guns. I've actually sold a Spit nail gun before. On a stall, a guy had 3 boxes of what's in here is the like compressed gas, which because they're gas powered, and then a bunch of the little nail cartridges.
How do you go with selling compressed gas things on eBay?
It's a good question. I have to look into it, see what restrictions are.
Yeah.
But anyway, I took a chance. There were 3 boxfuls, and I paid a tenner. But I think my money's safe.
Colon open bracket says, how are you restricted? They basically gate certain categories, and we weren't restricted before, but they've changed all the rules, and you have to have a wholesale account to be able to sell on certain to sell certain things, like DVD and new CD and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's really affected things.
What about Lego? Are you restricted too? Not that I'm aware of.
No.
Right, should we share a few more bits? I'm struggling to get to stuff. There's a
Apparently nearly 500 people are watching. 482 watchers. Hello everybody, thank you for watching.
Right, so you're not showing any of the clothing, no?
No, I thought because we've got so much stuff. Oh yeah, I'm going to show this because Janice might be watching, and she did actually tell me about this, and I bought it.
This is a bag in a bag. What's the brand? Belugi? No, Balagi.
Bulagi. Bulagi. I don't know.
Bulagi bag.
But yeah, it's the funkiest bag in the world.
How much did you pay? I can't. Oh, and I was trying to film Andrew doing this transaction, and I stood there with my little GoPro just like this, trying not to be conspicuous, and I was filming me. I had it pointed at myself.
Oh yeah.
The whole time you were doing that.
You're doing that in the car as well. You're holding it on the steering wheel, like trying to do some funky traveling shots, and I was like, are you meaning to film yourself right now? But yes, this is the bag. Look at this. It's so
Is it made of like straw? Like woven straw?
Yeah, it's straw or wicker, or it's got little windows on the side. So cool. I think this was £3.
£2.50.
Oh, £2.50.
I'm sure. Yeah, because I was just stood there waiting for you to do
Yeah.
it, and that's what she came
I'd
up
have
with.
only paid £5 for that.
Because
Because
you bought a pair of jeans off her as well.
yeah, I bought a pair of Tommy Hilfiger. I still don't know
She said
the exact. Well,
they're
yeah,
brand new and unworn, which looks true.
yeah. I think they're genuine. But,
And then there's that
and
one.
I bought that one for £2 as well. I really like that.
That's quite classy. That.
Yeah, it's cool.
Does it suit me?
Oh, David M has sent us a super chat. Thank you, David. Said, had my first sale on eBay today. Cheers box, £20. It was part of an auction haul I got, and I sold all the box sets for £76. Still have more on eBay.
Well done, David. I was chatting with David
awesome.
the other day. He was showing me some of his auction finds. Have you listed that camcorder yet? You have to let me know. So yeah. So what brand was that?
I don't think it's branded.
Oh, okay. And you paid £2.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing. It's got real wood handles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, another stool. Again, this was one of those. You see it there and you think, well, that won't be cheap. This is a Hailfire. Quite often you find them that don't have any magazines attached. This has all 8 attached. Is that 8? Yeah, all 8 attached. Doesn't have any batteries in, not tested. But I've sold a bunch of these. I've never found one that doesn't work. This is a battery powered one. And then you can rotate the magazines into place. So it sat there, asked, and she just said, that's £1. I was like, okay, sure. Okay. Crazy.
Well, everybody who's leaving us to watch Line of Duty, enjoy.
Yeah.
I hope you get to find out who H is.
Enjoy. The butler did it. I've no idea. But yeah, I mean, at £1, 8 magazines is worth, listing as a bundle anyway, even if the gun is naff. So yeah, really happy with that.
Nikki wants to know how much money we normally take to a boot sale. Oh, not the Tetris again.
Started Tetris off. Depends whether we're planning on doing 1, 2, or 3 boot sales. If I'm just doing one, sometimes I'll just take 100, or I might take 150. Wasn't really prepared this morning, so I only had about 120, 130 with me.
We had to get more out.
Run out of money, went and got more.
Yeah.
So yeah. Line of Duty is on iPlayer, Andrea, in case you want to catch up.
I just don't think I have enough time in my life to sit and binge watch it.
Okay, right. Hi Fatima, good to see you. Fatma. Fatma Hatimi.
Me that has this issue.
Sorry, I do apologise. Fatma Hatimi says, really good shows. I've recently discovered you, joining your many subscribers. I'm learning lots. Fantastic.
Thank you and welcome.
Don't shoot poor Andrew with that Nerf gun. Would I do such a thing?
You know you would.
So he wants you to share some clothing. You wanted to do your own haul, didn't you? Oh, it's George. George, is George still in?
Oh yeah.
Did I do good, George? George is a huge Jurassic Park fan, to the point where he bought a life-size Tyrannosaurus Rex leg. If you've not heard that story, yeah, it's a good one. This apparently is battery powered, but I cannot figure out how you would change batteries. Does it? There's a bit of a. Does he open? I'm now showing you T-Rex parts. I don't know how you get to the battery compartment. Does his leg come off? George, I need help. Yeah. Anyway, it's an official branded Jurassic Park T-Rex. And I'm hoping he's battery powered, and I can work out how to change him. It feels like he's got animatronics in him. George, are you out there? I'm sure George would know.
So he wants me to share 5 items of clothing.
Oh. Okay.
I think yesterday's haul of clothing was better than today's, to be fair.
What are you going to share?
Don't know.
There's not much here. Oh yeah,
I had an offer. Just going to accept it.
Offer. Okay, what's an offer
on that Moroccan wicker pot that I've had on for ages.
Right. There's a box full here, but it's mainly stuff that I normally pick up. books and media. There's a really nice Winnie the Pooh set that I can't pick up from here, which we paid a £5 on, like the complete Winnie the Pooh.
There we go.
Hardback book set.
Offer accepted.
Sold. Who is my favourite author of all time? People who have been following us for a while will know. Double tap points on offer. Who is my favourite author of all time? I think he is a genius. 2 tap points on offer. Yeah, most of this stuff is all kind of just...
You're going Paris Hilton, Geoffrey Chaucer, Jacqueline Wilson.
No.
Clive Cussler.
Richard!
Yay,
Roald
Richard.
Dahl. I found another one of these Roald Dahl little audiobook sets, which I haven't had a chance to check. But it's only a couple of pounds, so I'm going to take a chance. The rest of my stuff is stuff you've seen 100 times, so I'll probably leave my stuff there. Although, just a quick story, I did find a nice little point-and-click Pentax, which I think should be a good seller.
How much do you pay for that?
2, I want to say.
Oh, that's okay.
And I think top end is about 20.
I saw a nice, I think it was a Minolta, and he wanted 5 on it, so I didn't get that.
I went to a stall and they had a bunch of toys and games laid out on the tarpaulin, and it included Linky and the Linky add-on pack. We play this game; it's a really good game.
I know. I'm so tempted to keep the booster pack.
The booster pack, maybe. And I bought 3 games in the end for £3. And just as I'd handed over the money and I was putting my stuff in Trevor the trolley.
Is that his name?
It is now. I don't know where that came from.
Trevor had a lot of love today.
Yeah, every other person that walked past us was like, "Oh, your trolley is amazing. I need one of them." All right, calm down. Yeah, so I bought the 3 games for £3. Was putting them in my trolley. I'd turned my back, and the wife came over. The husband had sold them to me. She said, "Oh, have we sold something? What have you sold?" He said, "Yeah, such and such games." And she went, "What did you sell them for?" He went, £3. She went, "You beep, 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 muppet."
And you're like, "Quick, put it in the bag."
Like, she goes, "That so-and-so game cost me 20 quid. We only played it once." Blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, I just walked off in a hurry. I'm like,
well, if it had so much value to them, why didn't they keep it?
Yeah, she wasn't happy with him.
Joanne Gavin says, "I'm new here and I don't understand what tap points are." It's a silly thing that we do. They're tat points because we're, it's like the tat chat and all that kind of thing. It's just a tongue-in-cheek thing. And
tat is a slang word for junk and stuff, which is kind of what we surround ourselves with. And we give out
tat points
that you're free to do with whatever you like.
And they're not real. Sorry to spoil any illusion.
Don't try and understand it. It makes no sense.
They exist in the ether.
Okay. Shall we decide that you'll do a separate haul of your clothes?
Yeah, I think so.
Because
I don't even know. I mean, there's a couple of things.
Well, you got some really nice stuff on the charity shop run, didn't you? Which isn't even
I got
here.
some nicer stuff on the charity shop run. I did get a really nice. Let's see if I can find the label. Vintage St Michael. No, I don't know if you can see that.
No.
Usually it says the year on it, but this label isn't going to this time. Anyway, I think it's 90s, and it's a denim maxi skirt, which are really popular at the moment anyway, because the 90s maxi skirts have made a resurgence, and that is an authentic 90s maxi skirt. I bought a vintage New Look maxi skirt as well, which is 90s.
Colon open bracket says, "Was hoping we could spend them at your eBay store." That would be clever, but we're not that clever.
Maybe we'll do a giveaway.
Well, we are doing a giveaway if we ever reach 30,000 subs, because we got free stuff at eBay HQ, so we're going to pass that on to you. Right, I think what we'll do, I don't know if you want to disappear. I'm going to do a little bit of quizzy, like just a mini quiz.
I was just seeing if there was anything else clothes-wise that I could show. Is there?
Only what's there. I thought most of the other stuff is still
I think it's all in bags in the other room.
Bagged up.
Oh, actually, no, I hung it all up.
So Andrew will do a haul because most of the good clothing we got was from the charity
I'll just
shop.
quickly show you what I've got here.
We're going to play a bit of this. This is a cracking game if you ever see it.
Find my way in it.
And you like your quizzing.
Oh, this is another maxi skirt, which is a very on-trend colour at the moment, sage green, khaki, and it is sandwich.
There you go.
You can see that.
Sandwich.
Yeah.
How much you pay for that?
I think £2. And this is an Abercrombie and Fitch khaki jacket, which I really liked, and I paid £3 on that.
What's this?
It's a kind of a utility jacket. It's really nice, actually. And that is a really gorgeous Zara dress.
Oh, is it a dress?
Yeah, there's the label. Turn it around.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, it's Zara.
Okay. That's a bit kind of see-through.
Well, that's why it's got a lining to it.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a lining to it.
I was going to say, that's a bit revealing.
But because it's a
covered in holes.
nude colour lining, it does look like it doesn't have a lining.
Yeah.
But it was very vintage looking. I love the colour of it. And
how much was that one?
£4 that was. But I thought I would pay that in a charity shop.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That's very cool.
Gorgeous.
It's very kind of different.
Oh, here's
isn't it?
my new look 90s maxi skirt. I think it's 90s. It might be early 2000s. But I thought the label was probably 90s.
New look.
And it is a checked maxi skirt. Very 90s in its style anyway. Yeah, how much did I pay? Oh, £2 on that. She did that thing where when you ask somebody how much is something and they go, £2, you know, with a question mark, as if they're expecting you to come back with an offer. So I said, would you accept £1? And then she got really grumpy with me, and I was like, that's okay, I'll pay £2. But it was the way she said it. It was like, £2?
Yeah, some people do that, don't they? You ask and they come back as if like, I'm really not sure. A £5?
Yeah,
and you think, you're asking me to haggle, aren't you?
Yeah, and then you do, and then they get offended.
Oh no, it's definitely worth £2. Well, be assertive then. Tell me straight.
Yeah, if she'd have said it's £2, I'd have gone, here you are then. Thank you very much.
Anyway, cool. So we're going to do a quick quiz. I don't know how long we will carry on broadcasting. I think we're losing people to line of duty rapidly, which is fine. Totally understand that. Can you keep on there?
Keep.
This is Carol Smiley, our glamorous assistant. Now, if you've never stuck around this long on the Sunday show, we normally do a quiz. How this works is we will ask questions slightly differently this week because we're going to play Smart Ass. And then the first correct answer that we see on our screen, sometimes it varies on your screen to ours. First correct answer we see gets a point at the end of the quiz. Person with the most points wins. So how Smart Ass, or ass if you're American, works is there is one answer, but there is a series of clues. So I'm going to read them out one after the other. You get one shot at answering this. You can't hear the first few clues, have a guess, and then when you hear the later ones, have another guess. You get one shot. And if you're wrong, that's it, you're out. And by the end, obviously, the clues get better and better, and it becomes obvious. So we'll see how this works. So first correct answer gets the point. This is a what am I question. So it's a thing. And I will read out the clues. As soon as you think you know what it is, have your guess, but remember you only get one shot. I am a communication tool. I was first used in 1840 in England. Brazil was next, followed by the US. Not walkie-talkie, it's not mobile. 1840 mobile phone. No, everybody's saying telegram and telephone are all wrong. So you are out. No, stop putting telephone. I like to travel. I am adhesive. How are we going to keep track of how many guesses people
I'll try
have
and
had?
watch, see when it comes up.
I am adhesive. That's a big tin can. Smoke signals. Oh yeah, they're behind. I'm forgetting there's a delay. Stamp.
Yes, Ken.
Ken. Excuse me. So you see how it works. The clues kind of lead you down a path that can be wrong. So if you jump too early, postage stamp, yes, postage stamp, Stu's right, Amy's right, Thailand Heron's right. So you can understand how this works now. Ah, needed that. Right, we'll do a where am I? So we're looking for a place. Here we go. I am a Latin American country. Oh, now do you just guess at this point? A Latin American country. Christopher Columbus landed here in 1498. I sit on the edge of the Andes. No, Dave. No, Christine. Peckham? Nobody. Can you see what the answer is?
Yes.
Can you keep an eye on the chat?
Yes.
I was very poor until oil was discovered. No, nobody's.
Oh, it suddenly went very. No. Oh, yes, Amy. Amy FF.
The answer is Venezuela. I'll read out a few more bits. I'm a member of the OPEC. I'm a member of OPEC. One of my islands shares the name of a famous cocktail. My country's name is Spanish for Little Venice. My capital is Caracas, etc., etc. And it ends with, where am I, with the initial V. If you hadn't got it by the end, you'd have been in there. Okay, so we've got a who am I. So who we got scored?
Ken and Amy.
Right, so this is a person. So we're looking for the name, first name and surname. Right, here we go. First clue. I am an entertainer. I wouldn't guess at this point if I were you. You can, but you'll be out. Aid says, I was going to say Venezuela. Well, you can say that now, Aid. Of course you'll say that now. Oh, I was going to say the correct answer. I just didn't. Right, Dave. No, that's your one answer gone. Noel Gallagher, wrong.
And why didn't you get postage stamp, Dave?
Yeah. He's a postman. I was born in Jamaica in 1945 and died in 1981. I think that gives it away.
Nick wasn't born in Jamaica. He was born in Hartford.
Jamaica? No, she did it of her own accord. Someone's got... Yes, Bob Marley. I knew that would give it away. That's a good clue.
Is that Ginge?
Ginge. Oh, wow. Everyone's getting it. See, I knew that would give it away. Born in Jamaica in 1945, died in 81. He died so young. And the next clue was I was a Rastafarian. I mean, this was easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I am the Prince of Reggae. With Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer. I started the Wailers. Yeah. Let's do another person. So we've got 3 people on 1 point. This is another person. So I want first and surname. First name, second name.
Click it onto live chat. I don't think it makes a huge amount of difference, to be fair, but just in case.
I'll share the chat for you because I think it's quite interesting for you guys to see what we see. We'll do that for a minute as well. Oh, no, wrong button. Right, so if we share this and I make it a bit wider and a bit bigger, you'll be able to see the answers as they come in.
Oh, that's
wow,
huge.
that is big. Should we make it a little bit smaller? There you go. Okay, so next one. We're after a person again. We need first name and surname. I am an actor. I was a bodybuilder and model in my early career. I know what people are going to say. That's what she said. Rude. Honduras. This is a person, George. We're looking for a person. Not Arnie. I knew someone would say Arnie. No, that's your one and only answer you're allowed. It's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a good guess, but it's wrong.
Oh,
wow. I need to make it smaller because I can't.
Can't give up.
It's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. Stop saying it. It's not Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, Vicky. Well done.
Wow, how did Vicky get that?
Vicky Bluebird.
Okay, that is amazing. Where's it gone? There. Sean Connery. And we only had the 2 clues. I'm an actor. I was a bodybuilder and model early in my career. I have been called the sexiest man alive. I was born in Edinburgh. I starred in and produced The Rock about Alcatraz. Blah, blah, blah. It goes on to say things like, as 007, I starred in Goldfinger and Dr. No. Wow. Well done, Vicky. That was amazing.
I hope no one said it before that.
That was the first Sean Connery I saw go past, certainly. Yeah. Everyone's saying Arnie. Steve Green. That was amazing. Right, should we do another person?
Yeah.
Okay. We won't do that one. Okay. So it says another person. We need first name and surname to get the point. There's 4 of you on 1 point each. Who am I? I am a singer and an actor. Up to you, but I wouldn't guess yet. I was born in New Jersey in 1915 and died in 1998. That might be enough. It's not Phil Collins.
He hasn't died.
Justin Timberlake,
thankfully.
born in 1915.
John Bon Jovi.
1915, people. I was influenced by Bing Crosby and Billy Connolly.
Oh, trigger them.
Frank Sinatra. Yep. First correct answer was trigger them. Well done. Everyone's getting it now. Good answer. Right, we'll go back to what am I? So we're looking for a thing. Oh, okay. You see what that is? Right, so this is an object, an item. So what am I? I am an object. I often hang on classroom walls. Legends are written on me. Give me an inch and I'll show you a mile. That will probably give it away.
Oh, yes. Hugh Kelvin Morgan.
Hugh.
It is a map.
Well done. Chalkboard. Yeah, I can see where you're going with that. Blackboard, clock. Yeah, it is a map. It goes on to say, I am sometimes hard to fold. I can show you the world. For me, north is up. I can help show you your way, etc., etc. Should we do another place?
Yep.
Okay. So this is a where am I? So we're looking for a place. I am a European country. I am part of Scandinavia. That narrows it down. I am the 5th largest country in Europe by area. Dave, Ireland. I'm part of Scandinavia.
Christine Davies.
Oh, yeah, Christine's got it
Sweden.
already. Sweden. Well done. Blimey. It went on to say, I manufacture high-quality cars and aeroplanes. I am home to Ericsson Electronics. I'm home to Stefan Edberg and Bjorn Borg, etc., etc. So, Christine, so we've now got how many people on 1 point?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people on 1 point.
7 people on 1 point. We could just go until somebody's got 2. Right, I'm going to come back out so you can see our ugly mugs again. That worked? Yeah, there we go. Right, we'll do another where am I?
Yeah, I need to see the chat though. Okay.
So well done if you got that one right. Make sure that you're watching it live and you're right at the end of the stream, because if you're lagging behind, you're never going to be first. Elmo says, this is hard, but a great quiz game. It's one of my favourite games. We played it with my parents a few times.
It's a good game.
It's just so much fun. We don't actually play the game with the board and that. We just read the questions, and the first person to shout the right answer gets the card. And at the end, the person with the most cards wins. It just makes it easier. Okay.
Mary Deathy Jill says, our messages have to come across the pond. Handicap, please.
They come at the speed of light. I don't think you're handicapped much. Claire's back after her battery died.
Oh, no.
Has Claire got a point?
No.
Oh, okay. Right. You're in this one then, Claire. This is another Where Am I? So.
It's called Smart Ass.
Smart ass. Yes, this.
Got a donkey in it.
Well worth picking up. I see them quite often at boot sales and charity shops. So, yeah, grab one. I am a famous hill. What kind of we are? Not really famous in the tiny world of reselling. A little bit. I'm a famous hill. I wouldn't guess yet. I'm in Greece. I think this is tricky. Notting Hill. Look, I'm in Greece. Wait for the clues.
Henman Hill.
Mount Fuji in Greece, Laura. In I am 150 meters high.
I've got an answer from, how would you pronounce? Patrick Gotts?
Patrick Goetz. What does the little umlaut thing mean? Goetz?
I'm not sure.
Patrick. It's the Acropolis. Wow, great answer. In the 5th century BC, a building was put on me. It honored Athena, protectress of the city, etc., etc. I'm one of Athens' greatest landmarks. That was the Acropolis. So now we've got 8 people on 1 point. Come on, somebody get 2. Are we going to do like a golden goal?
Gold, yes.
We're going to play golden goal quiz.
Unless it gets too late, and then we'll stop. First
person to get to 2 automatically wins, because we've been on for like an hour and a half nearly. Right, this is another Where Am I? Oh, okay. I am a famous county. I am in Ireland.
Come on, the errands.
Queen Victoria visited Muckross House here. Cork, 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 cork. Wrong every time. Oh, no, none of those. Whoa, slow down. No, I'll carry on. I have 4 main areas. One is the range of hills called McGillicuddy's.
Oh, we have
McGillicuddy's Reeks.
We have one. Refried 12.
County Kerry, yes.
Oh, Sue, you're just pipped.
Sue. It's a question about Ireland, Sue. Yes, that was County Kerry. So refried on our screen, well, it was refried, and then a fraction after it was Sue. Lots of people saying lots of different Irish counties. Okay, should we stick with places?
Let's do some more Who Am I's.
Who? You want a who? You can have a who.
Horton Here's a Who.
Horton Here's a Who. We've done those ones.
I haven't done that one.
Do you want to do that one? Yeah. Okay, so person again. I am a physician and astrologer. I was born in southern France in, now this is key, 1503. Okay, born in southern France in 1503, physician and astrologer. I died in 1566.
Patrick, yay, goal! Woohoo!
That's amazing, Patrick. Didn't even go on to talking about predicting things. Some people believe my prophecies come true. I am a doomsdayer, etc., etc.
So that means that you have won the quiz, Patrick.
Patrick's won!
With 2 whole points.
Came in right at the end and got the last 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that might go on all night. We can have a couple of...
Well, it's 9:30.
Right, we'll have one bonus one to end on. Right, yeah? One, what do you want, a thing?
Well, if somebody gets it that's already on here?
No, Patrick's won. This is just... Okay. This is like post-match question. Just for fun. Yeah, we're going to have to go refried. Best day of my life, says Patrick. You got to give me a high five there, Patrick. Hey. It's not Oasis, Dave. This is a thing. We're going to do a thing. So what am I? I am something you'd find in an office, I was first patented in England in 1714. It's not a CD or Oasis, Dave. Stop it. Not a lamp.
Oh, bye, David.
I am a machine. It's not a stapler. Good shout, though. Wow, wow.
Oh, somebody said it.
There's a correct answer there. Let me scroll back. I think it was that one.
Yeah.
Because the answer is typewriter.
Jackie B.
Jackie B
Well done, Jackie.
gets the bonus tap point. Right. We're going to have to cut this short here.
Dave did actually get that one right. But,
eventually.
he would have been null and void because you already said a CD of Oasis.
So that was smart ass. We love that game.
We do.
So well done, Patrick. He gets his 2 tap points and the bonus 5 for winning. So 7 tap points winging their way to you. Spend them wisely. Unfortunately, you can't spend them in our eBay store. That is a blooming good idea because they don't exist. Everyone else gets 1 tap point each, and Jackie gets a bonus tap point for that typewriter answer. There you go.
Okay.
It's just a bit of fun.
So those of you that don't watch Line of Duty, or you're watching it on record later, thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, we can't see. I don't know how many people stuck with us. I'm sure it dropped off rapidly.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah.
Shall I have a look?
You can do. Oh, someone
doesn't show there anymore.
Someone in the chat can just see it on their screen, I'm sure.
It's going to be loud.
Oh, hello.
268 people are still with us.
Really?
Thanks, everyone.
Narcoleptic Tinkerer's never seen it either.
Oh.
Yeah, Amy says 269 currently. 268 is going down rapidly.
Cool.
All
right.
Okay. We're going to leave you there.
Oh, we didn't say anything about eBay. We were going to talk about very quickly talk about our eBay experience last
I
Wednesday.
shared the video. I put the video out already.
Okay. I didn't know if you wanted to share what we talked about and
I don't know. Mine's gone blank. No, that's cool. Yeah. You may have seen we shared a video. We went up to eBay on Wednesday, eBay HQ in London. We had a fabulous day. Yeah. They made us feel so welcome. We met Hannah in person and a bunch of the other staff.
And
Beranger, yeah. And
also was it Johnny that we're going to talk to about promoted listings. So we had a bit of a discussion about the video because some of the questions that we sent to them, they needed a lot of approval for, and they find it difficult to get approval for all
beyond
the questions.
Their remit. A lot of the questions that you guys put to us to ask them kind of overarching strategy questions and stuff, it's really delaying the video. So what we're going to do is we had a chat with Johnny, and we're going to talk about more the functionality of how Best Offer works, what you get when you make, not Best Offer, promoted listings. When you slide that slider up, what does that mean? How do they promote it more? How does it work?
Yeah, what do you get for your money?
So I think we need to email him and find out exactly when, but we're going to get that video done soon. So we'll be chatting with the guy who's kind of behind the back end of how the functionality actually works within eBay. So that'll be really interesting.
Yeah. We also were allowed to choose. We all voted on a burning topic that we wanted to discuss, and we discussed the topic of private sellers versus business sellers, and how business sellers feel affected by private sellers being offered so many different.
Well, it's the disparity of the amount of offers and bonuses that private sellers get, free listings and free this and whatever, and the business sellers, we kind of just sit there. We pay more to sell on the platform anyway, and it's like,
and we told them that we feel taken for granted, that we would like to have more offers, to just even things up a little bit.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, so if you are a business seller and you do have concerns about that kind of thing, because I know that subject comes up a lot, especially in our forums, and our groups, then please know that we all gave a lot of information and opinions about how we feel about it to eBay, and they've taken that away, and they know about it, and hopefully something will be done.
It was a great day
to even things up a little bit.
And as we said at the end of that video, we were given some freebies. We really want to pass those on to you guys. So we're going to do, if and when we do reach 30,000 subs, we're going to do, I think what I want to do is do a pop quiz, and the winner gets like the free stuff.
Yeah.
Which
so, I mean, I was using my mug tonight, but we've got one that hasn't been used yet.
Well, I'm going to donate my mug, my cool eBay branded mug. And we were, if you've not seen the video, we did share this, but a lovely chap gave everyone who was there a DAB radio. So I'm going to donate that as well. And there may be other stuff, I don't know. We haven't really thought beyond that, really.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll leave you there. Thank you so much for spending your Sunday evenings with us. It's always a pleasure. Delete the trolls. We've got trolls in. Love a good troll.
Oh, we bought a troll today, didn't we?
We did buy a troll.
Don't know where it's
hang on. We'll end on a Christmas troll. I can see him. It's a vintage 80s rust troll. I just couldn't resist him for like 20p or whatever he was. Don't think there's much value in him. Don't go out your way to buy these.
The festive trolls on the internet are the best ones.
Okay, we're going, honest.
We are going, yes. Have a great week, everyone.
Thanks for joining us. Hi, Dermot. Bye, Dermot. See you later.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.